Thank you for stopping at my Bizman Online account. You seem interested in one of my TVs. Um, you also probably have seen this Dynex 32-inch HD TV that I am selling. Its price is going down to $125. Like I said, one of the inputs here, actually this one right here, has a broken pin in it. If you can get that out, all sets will work fine. Otherwise, you'll only be limited to the one component inset, which shouldn't be a problem. Most people don't use those. But I have something else to show you this time. This is a 32-inch Vizio HD TV. A lot of people say Vizio is a top of the line kind of market. It is extremely thin, much more thin than the Dynex over there. It's got pretty much all your standard inputs, two HDMI, a set of component in, which can also be used for red, green, blue, or yellow, red, green, yellow. Yellow would go in the green, and then the red and white would go in here. Yeah, I believe that's all that has. And then cable, standard PC, VGA, USB, audio out, headphone out, and then the optical audio for like sound bars and stuff. Um, and then the two HDMI ports, obviously. The power brick is pretty simple stuff. Oh, my camera focus. There we go. It goes into the back here. It's kind of like inset in there, so it doesn't, get in the way too much with the slim design. It does have a brick, which accounts for why it's so thin as well. Because as you probably remember with the other one, it does not have a brick. It's just a power cord. It's actually not that big. It does get kind of warm, so you're gonna want to keep it somewhere ventilated. Just plug it in there. Okay. Here is the information about the TV. Is Vizio 32-inch, true volume and true surround HD, audio output speakers. The speakers, to be honest, aren't the best. The only issue with the TV screen is there is a tiny little splotch of brokenness right there. It looks a lot worse in the video than it actually is. It's fairly transparent in real life, but the camera's kind of bringing it out. So, and it's honestly not that big a deal if I switch to the desktop here with like a standard picture. Oh, that picture's a little dark, but I mean, for standard TV and things you're going to be using it for, it's not going to be an issue. You won't notice it at all. Something I did want to mention, though the resolution is 1280 by 720, this is a 720p HD TV. The resolution actually does, in fact, go up to 1366 by 768, which is progressive. I don't know why it goes that big. Obviously, everything fits pretty perfectly. There's no lost edges on the screen from the display, and it is using that resolution right now. You can see the apply button's grayed out because it's already applied. So I don't know how that is, but it does display more than 720p, but that's what it's rated at. Something interesting I thought you might want to know. It is the 2010 model. Like I said, outputs 10 watts and weighs 13.2 pounds. And here is the list of inputs. To HDMI, component set, cable, audio, headphone, VGA, USB, and optical audio. The colors are pretty vibrant. It's very sharp. Not really a problem with it. It does kind of have a thick bezel around the edge here, but it's not an issue. It is still, the screen itself is still 32 inches. The whole thing probably measures 40-ish. Or no, 40 would be crazy. Probably 36. 40-inch bezel. Jeez, that would be huge. The back, pretty straightforward, kind of hard to see. Put it down here. Gently place that down. It has the Vizio embedded in it. You can kind of see it there. Difficult though. It has wall mount screws, so you can wall mount it, put it on one of those TV stands that have the mount sticking out of the back. It's compatible with those, and to get the bottom off, you just take these two screws out, and this whole part comes off, and it's just a TV display. These are the buttons and stuff: input, volume, channel, menu, and power. And then I obviously still have the factory remote, which has all your standard buttons and stuff. It's hard to get it to focus. There we go. It's in good condition. It takes two AA batteries. This does say Vizio there, as well as there. Here's the battery. And it does work. And system info panel about the TV, model name, stuff like that. Strange. It says the input resolution's 1080, even though it's 1366 by 768. So the TV has some software problems. I'm sure they didn't expect computers to be plugged in through the HDMI port, though. So that's not really their fault. It is a progressive signal, like it says there, yes. And it's 60 hertz TV, so I suppose that'd be good to mention as well. You can also clear the memory and start setup wizards and stuff. And you can also name the inputs. I've just named them basically what I used them for: game, PC, and Blu-ray and such. See, it says 1080 in the top, but it's not. I don't know what's up with that. If you do put a 1080 display on it, it does display. I can't tell it to. I'd have to use my desktop. My laptop's not capable of that. But it does display 1080. The borders just it kind of bleeds off the screen, so you don't really quite see everything. Like the whole taskbar, superbar would be gone. But like I said, you're probably gonna be using it for TV. This is all just demonstration purposes. Show you the vibrance, everything works. There's no lag with it or anything. It's standard and really nice TV. I'm actually really sad to see it go. Asking price, originally at least, the making of this video is $200. It was a $400 TV when I first got it. So I hope this is something you could be interested in. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to hear from you.